Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Tiger, and up here today with the last video of 2021. I'm going to do sort of like a year review kind of thing, what I enjoyed about this year, some ups and downs, what I've got planned for the new year, that sort of stuff. Of course, this year started off pretty bad for me, as you know. I lost my mother, and obviously that was a very hard time for me, and it's still, obviously it still struggles today. You have those days where you just wake up and you think to yourself, why did this sort of thing have to happen? And you never really truly like get over it, so to say. Losing a parent is very hard. Losing anyone's hard, but when you lose someone that's pretty much been there your whole life, it really sort of gets to you and makes you sort of look at things differently. And honestly, this year's been a pretty stressful one. Obviously, what with that, and then obviously my partner having some problems and money and all of this stuff. It's just been, a bit of a all over year, and obviously having to sell some stuff, and you know that sort of some of the down parts of this year. Obviously next year though, obviously there should be hopefully some new things to sort out. My son should hopefully be in nursery and in school by then. That's all sorted out now, so hopefully it's just a waiting game to hear back from them. Obviously when that happens, it will give me a little bit more time to do things and stuff like that. So obviously I'll be able to get more games played and more movies watched and videos and stuff like that. I'm quite happy with the amount of videos I've done this year. Some people might say to you, you haven't really upgraded your videos yet. You haven't, done like editing and new camera and stuff like that. Honestly, YouTube for me isn't like something I'm focused solely on. You know, Maybe in the future, when my son's in school full time, uh, end of next year time, September time, I'll be able to maybe invest in some stuff and start doing all of that. But at the moment, I just don't have the time to do it. But I'm still happy with the amount of videos I've done. Of course, we've had a ton of pickups this year, and you know, we've had a massive change to the collection. Tons of collections that I've had this year, have gone. Like the Xbox 360's gone, the PC stuff, the PS1, the retro stuff. And like I said, while selling stuff was actually because I needed the money. Then I've already done videos talking about what selling your games and stuff can do for you as a good thing. Also, it can be a bad thing. But as it goes this year, the collection now is a lot different than it was last year. So obviously I've still got a lot to do with the collection. I've decided what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to do it all alphabetically. Just throw it all in mixed up, so I could have a TV show next to a horror movie. Some people might not like it like that, but I like the idea of having it alphabetically. Just because I don't do the same thing every night. I basically have an app on my phone. It's a spinner app, and I have all of the things that I've got, and basically spin that, and that decides what I'm doing that night. It might seem weird to some people, but I like it because it means something different each night. Like last night, I played the PS2 last night, and I've got all of my consoles upstairs now. That HDMI selector is doing its job, makes things so much easier. So all I really need to do when it comes to HDMIs is just swap the HDMI for the PS3 and PS4 over. Tonight I'm going to play some 007 Quantum of Solace. I'm going to start that. That American Fugitive, it pissed me off. And I'm going to do a review on that game. I've got a review for Halo coming up soon. Of course, more movie reviews. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing sorting the stuff out. It's just me and my son today. My partner's gone out. I'm going to take him out for dinner tonight. He's going to go to the local restaurant. I think I'm going to try the pizza tonight. I normally have a curry, but my stomach's a bit oof. So if I have a curry, that might make things a bit worse. So I'm just going to try their pizza. Share it with my son. Only come to like 20 quid or something. I did actually win 50 quid this morning, so I was quite happy with that. I'm gonna play the PS3 tonight and watch some WWE Network. I haven't watched WWE in ages. When I say watch WWE, I'm watching the old stuff from like the 90s and stuff. Watching all the pay-per-views year by year. So I'm on the old stuff. Last night I watched AEW last night and I'm catching up with that. I like this idea of being able to do something different each night because it gives me a chance to make sure I'm actually getting the uses of my subscription services and all my games. So I'm not just spending like 2 weeks watching one show, you know. It might take a bit longer with some things, but at least I can sort of do something different each night. So yeah. That being said, you know, what were some of my highlights of this year game wise? It Takes Two was definitely one that I really enjoyed. I thought that game was really cool. It was probably one of the more unique experiences. I'm not really a big platforming fan, but because that game was like so many different things in one, I really enjoyed it as a co-op experience. Halo Infinite was worth the wait in my opinion. I'm going to do an actual in-depth review of Halo Infinite at some point anyway, but I really enjoyed that one. Shadow of War as well, I played that earlier this year. I enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed that game. It's just hard to name all of the games I've played this year. You know, just Red Dead Redemption 2, of course, went back and played some more of that. You know, just a ton of different games. And, you know, like I said, I'm thinking maybe in 2022, we might do the collection videos again. But because the collection's so different now, it will be different this year. It will probably just be like PS2, PS3, PS4, and DVDs and Blu-rays next year. I might do them again. I'm not too sure yet. I probably will do the DVD collection because that's the one that's changed the most, because of the amount of stuff that I've added this year. And I'll be honest with you, gaming for me at the moment is it's hit and miss for me. Sometimes I enjoy it, sometimes it just stresses me out. You know, at least with a movie or a TV show, there's no stress with it. The only stress that comes from it is if the subscription service isn't working properly or there's connection issues. That's why you know, I have DVDs and things, because if the internet goes down, it don't matter, because you know I can still watch some movies and get stuff. So I am planning to do a Marvel Cinematic Universe marathon. Disney, the Infinity Saga, should we call it, the Infinity Saga. Disney Plus don't have every single Marvel film, but they have a nice selection of the Infinity Saga, the main ones at least. I've seen a majority of them, but I haven't seen them all. I'm going to watch them in year order, not chronological timeline order. Normally I would watch things in timeline order, but with Marvel Cinematic Universe, you can watch it either really. It's like Star Wars. It's how you watch it however you like. So hopefully, you know, when my son be in school next year, I'll be able to get some more time and more things watched and stuff. So we've still got a lot to do. The collection needs to be sorted out. Like I said, I'm probably going to alphabetize it. I should maybe be able to get the rest of my PS2 games on that one bookcase. I would buy another bookcase for in here, but I don't know if there'd be enough space. Maybe, I'm not too sure. We are meant to be moving this bedroom about. I like it how it is, to be honest, but I don't know. We'll see in the new year and stuff. Hopefully I can get that modded PS3, will be my next big pickup. I'm looking forward to getting that. It'll be great to show it off in a video and to have it all in one. But I'm glad that I've got all four PlayStation consoles up here now. PS1 is the PS3. I can also play PS1 games on the PS2, but I'd rather play them on the PS3 because I know that it's HDMI out properly. My PS2 does have a PAL cable, but I think when I've tried PS1 games, they didn't work properly. So I'm going to try them on the PS3 if ever I do want to play the PS1 stuff. You know, we've got a lot of games and things. You know, I'm gonna try next year to maybe try and do some more selling, try and do some bundle deals, and try to actually get reselling as a main thing. At the moment, it's just the stuff that I've had in the collection that I need to get rid of in order to make space. A majority of the things that I want to sell have been put up for sale. I tend to change what I'm doing with it. Sometimes I'll do it on eBay and leave it on there. Other times I'll do Facebook, but at least with eBay I can just leave it on there and it will sell whenever it sells. Unfortunately, but I talked about eBay in depth. They have improved a little bit, I will say. They have improved somewhat, but still not to the point that I'm completely happy with it. I'd say I'm maybe like 60% happy with it, whereas last time it was about 40% happy with it. So it's gone up a little bit. Some new videos next year. So we probably will do the collection videos again. The main collection that has changed would be the DVDs and Blu-ray collection and the PS3 collection, because obviously we've started collecting for the PS3, and I'm really glad that I did restart collecting for the PS3, because while a lot of the games might be multi-platform and I played them on the Xbox 360, it's nice to go back and play some classics that maybe I did or did not play, but then there's also some ones that were exclusive to the PS3 that I never played. So just nice selection of everything, really. And of course the PS5, honestly I'm not that bothered about it. I will eventually get one like I did with the Series S. I know a lot of people say, why did you get a Series S instead of an X? Honestly, I don't really care that much. I only really play the Xbox every so often anyway. It was an upgrade because my old Xbox was shit, so I upgraded it and it does its job. It's fast load time, games look fantastic, play really well. That's all that matters to me. You know, I'm not one of these buffs that have to have everything truly, you know. When I went and played some Medal of Honor last night on the PS2, man, that game is awesome. It's an awesome game, man. It is a little bit tough to go back to because of the controls are a little bit wonky and it's weird. I'm more used to the modern first-person shooter, the post Call of Duty modern first-person shooter that I know and love. But it is nice to go back and play some classics and, you know, experience some stuff that thing. And I don't mind having so many different things on at once. You know, I've tried to just sort of be more open to that. Hopefully we'll get some more reviews done in the new year. Game reviews, movie, TV shows, all of that good stuff. You know, I might try and do some giveaways in the new year as well. Some DVDs, some games, because if I can't sell them, I don't mind doing giveaways for them. If it's only like a couple of quid, you know, what's the difference, you know? If I sold a DVD on eBay for £1, I'm only going to get like £1 back from that after shipping anyway, so, you know, what's the point? But we'll see, you know. I want to give a big shout out to all of the new subscribers and the repeated subscribers. I appreciate all of the comments, the loves, the likes, whatever, and I hope you guys have a good new year, and hopefully you get some things sorted out, and like I am, said, I've still got some things to sort out. I did go shopping yesterday and crossed a few things off the list that we needed, so that's that sorted out. I'm still waiting on a couple of things to turn up. I think I am due to get one of my games today, the Omen of Sorrow game, which is actually a fighting game, but actually when I looked into it, it's actually a fighting game that uses like classic horror characters in a modern setting, which sounds pretty interesting. But yeah, I've got some reviews coming up, that American Fugitive, and that's what I mean. I don't dislike the game, and I don't want to get rid of it because it you know, it was a Christmas present, but you know, you get to a point in there and it pisses you off, and sometimes the best option when a game is annoying you and you're just getting more angry at a game, best option is to turn it off and play something else and come back to it when you're in a different mindset. That's the best way of looking at it, I've learned. That's why actually I've said I've actually been enjoying watching more TV and movies, because you know, I'm not going to be disappointed. You know, even if I watch a movie and it's terrible, I still get some entertainment from it. With a video game, it just pisses me off. If a game's bad, it pisses me off because it's not doing what I'm telling it to do. At least with a movie, like a bad movie, you know, I can still get some entertainment from it. But overall, it's been a hit and miss year. Hopefully next year will be better. Of course, I said hopefully when my son's in school, it'll make things a lot easier. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to go and chill for a little bit. do some tidying up and that. I'm going to go out for dinner tonight with my son, just go out and have a little pizza and that, and then play some 007 tonight, and then gonna watch WWE Network. Hopefully the buffering problem's fixed, because that's the only app that has buffering. Every other app that I use is fine, but with that one it always seems to have buffering problems. I'm hoping that's not the case. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you did, leave a like, and of course comment below. Let me know what your year's been like. Let me know some of your favourite games this year, some of your favourite movies, TV shows you watch, just anything, what you're planning to do next year, anything interesting. And as always guys, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the family. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and Twitch, The Mad Tiger. And as always, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.